Welcome back, everybody. So today I'm going to be tying a classic wet fly. So this is going to be a soft hackle. It is the Grouse and Orange. I did a couple, or at least one little different thing, is I added a rib to it. I wanted to start using different kind of feathers for fly tying and trying to save my partridge and whatnot, and looking into other birds. And so I bought a grouse and now I'm tying it. I'm going to be tying with a TMC 3761 size 14 heavy nymph, and let's get at it. So since it's a grouse and orange, of course you got to start with your orange thread. One thing you got to make sure of whenever you tie these things is where you stop your thread winding backwards. So with these older soft hackles, they stop with that thread at that hook point instead of going all the way back to say where the barb was. They're stopping it early. So then I'm going to pick up my Danvilles. This is 2 strands. Nope, excuse me, I'm not going to do my Danvilles yet. I'm going to do my Sulky gold tinsel. I'm going to get 2 binding wraps on that, and then I'm going to grab my Danville's thread here, clip it where it's nice and even, catch that in, and try to wrap this a very smooth body as I move forward up to the tie-in point up here. Now with this Danville's, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stroke it like this so it'll flatten out for you. If you just start in on it, it'll kind of, it's just like your tying thread, it's twisted. And you want it to be nice and flat, so you want to pull and stroke those fibers so it gets it nice and flat. Oh, let's see. Take your time. If you mess it up, that's okay. I can get one more in there. A lot of fly tying is about when mistakes do happen, how do you recover from them? As you saw there, I just took my time. I didn't rush anything. Saw that I was able to recover. Didn't have to undo all those wraps, and made a recovery. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and give it that little bit of a different look with a rib instead of just a straight orange body. And I really like this Sulky because it's really fine. It holds up. The Sulky tinsel's nice. Now I've got myself a grouse feather here. I've already used it on one fly, a smaller fly. So I used the very beginnings of it on this one here, and then I just kept that feather, and now I'm going to tie with the more the longer fibers. And I'm looking for fibers that when I tie them in, they just go past that hook bend, and that feather looks perfect. So I'm just going to grab those front little bits and give it a stroke back. Just like that. I'm going to tie that down. A little pinch wrap there. Then I'm going to pull these fibers back to the rear as I wrap. And I want to keep it sparse. I may get one full turn on this fly before it's done. I want to keep it nice and sparse. You don't need a whole lot with these things. Just enough to kind of envelop the body. Okay, now once that's tied in, I'm going to just build myself a slight little head here. Kind of cover up that stem slightly, just give it a little protection. And just like on my zebra midge video, you kind of want to stop a little early on the size of your head. That way, whenever you do your whip finish, you end up with the size of head that you want for the end of your fly. That's right where I want it. And just like any classic wet fly, I'm gonna have a nice shiny head on there, so I'm gonna use my UV resin instead of, say, my Sally Hansen's or whatnot. Just because of the ease of use on this stuff. You want to hit it with your light starting far away, and then slowly bring your light in. That way it doesn't cure too fast. Oops, sorry guys. And there you go. Partridge and Orange. Or excuse me, not Partridge and Orange, Grouse and Orange. Thank you guys. See you on the next one.